Welcome to the City of Fredericton's Planning and Development section of the website. In this video, we are going to go over variances, what they are for, what you need to apply for one, and how they are decided. First of all, what is a variance? A variance is a type of development application. These applications are required when special permission is needed to develop a property. A variance could be considered a sort of exception to the standards of the zoning bylaw. So who grants variances? That would be the Planning Advisory Committee, also known as the PAC, an appointed group of citizens and councillors who make decisions on variance applications and who make recommendations to the City Council on other types of development applications, zone amendments, rezonings, or subdivisions. So when would you need a variance? If you are designing a project and you realize that you cannot meet the standards of the zoning bylaw for any number of reasons, then you would need to apply for a variance and wait for PAC to decide whether you can go ahead with your proposed project. Here are some specific examples of when you would need a variance. Let's say that you want to build an addition to your house, but a building code requirement does not allow the addition to be placed at the required distance from your property line. Then you need a variance for the distance that you cannot meet. Or let's say that you want to build a shed that exceeds the maximum standards for height or floor area for sheds. Then you would need to apply to get a variance for the amount that you are proposing beyond those standards. So what are the steps to apply for a variance? The first step is to make an appointment with a planner. When you meet the planner at City Hall, explain the reason for your variance request and show the planner the following documents. You need to present a signed letter of intent. This letter should state the nature of your request, a brief history and context of the property, and how you expect the property will be used after your project is completed. If you are not the landowner of the property where the work will take place, then you need to submit a signed authorization letter from the landowner allowing you to apply for a development application on his or her behalf. You will also need to show a site plan of your project, including any proposed structures, setbacks from property lines, and required parking spaces, all drawn to scale. Depending on the type of work to be done in your project, the planner may also require a floor plan, building elevations, and an architectural rendering. After submitting these documents to the planner, your proposal will be reviewed by the city's planning staff as well as by other applicable city departments to make sure that your proposal complies with all regulations. After these internal reviews, the planner will contact you to give you a better sense of whether planning staff are able to support your application before the PAC, or the reasons why they would be unable to do so. The second step involves doing a bit of public consultation. We strongly recommend that you take the most updated version of your proposal to the landowners of the properties adjacent to yours and explain what your application entails. If possible, try to obtain signed non-objections from as many neighbors as you can. This is in the best interest of your proposal so that there aren't any unforeseen concerns that may affect the outcome of your application at PAC. After submitting the results of your consultation with your neighbors, your application documents are complete, and you are ready for the third step, which is to fill out and sign the application form with the planner. Then you pay the application fee at the service center in City Hall. Once you do that, your application will be included on the agenda for the monthly PAC meeting, which takes place at City Hall every third Wednesday of the month at 7 p.m. In the following weeks, the city's planning staff will mail out notification letters to all of the landowners 30 meters around the property for which the variance is being applied for. These letters will also indicate the date, time, and place of PAC for anyone wishing to attend or speak at the meeting. Planning staff will also write a planning report indicating the reasons for your application, staff's final position to recommend approval or denial, and the terms and conditions that would apply in the case that your application is approved. You can obtain a copy of the planning report on the Monday prior to the PAC meeting by contacting planning staff. So how does PAC work? On the evening of PAC, you, the applicant, or someone who represents you, should be present to answer any questions that the committee members may have regarding your proposal. The meeting will start by hearing staff's planning report on your application, followed by any questions that the committee members may ask the planner about the report. Then, the committee members might have questions for the applicant. Then the floor will be open to anyone present who wishes to speak in support or opposition of your proposal. Finally, the PAC will take a vote on your application, and you will know whether your variance is approved or not. If you receive the PAC's approval, then you can apply for the building permit to do the work on the property. This concludes the video on the process of how to apply for a variance with the City of Fredericton. There are also other informational videos on our website that you can watch to get a sense of how to apply for other permits or planning approvals. To schedule an appointment with a planner, or if you have any planning questions, please email planning@fredericton.ca or call the City of Fredericton and ask for the Community Planning Division. Thank you for watching.